Hey guys, Ruby SimsFatale here, and welcome to episode 4 of Sterling Hudson, Casanova. If you guys remember from last time, Sterling went camping, he seduced a park ranger, and then he trolled the campgrounds for other women. Why don't we see what's going on with Sterling this week? Alright guys, here we are at the Hudson house. If you guys remember from last time, I mentioned that Sterling's parents have been hassling him ever since the family went out with the Goths for dessert. They've been hassling him to take Cassandra Goth out for a date. And he has been refusing because he's not the type of guy that really goes out on dates. He hooks up with girls, and you know, if he decides to hook up with them again, fine. If not, whatever. See, right now she's hassling. She's a nice girl. She comes from a good family. Why don't you want to take a nice girl out? You know, he doesn't want to do it, but he's also getting tired of being hassled. So, Emerson's saying right now, I'll tell you what. Your father and I will leave the house, and you can have the house, you can cook lunch for her, have a nice conversation, you know, whatever. And just get to know her. She's probably a really nice girl. And, you know, we know she comes from a good family, so why not do it, Sterling? You're getting old. You know, you're getting older. And, you know, maybe you might like to have, you know, a steady girlfriend. So Sterling has agreed to do this just to get his mom and dad off of his back. So I'm going to have Emerson get showered. And I'm going to wake Montgomery up and have him get showered because they're going to leave the house and let Sterling have the house for the day so that he can have this date with Cassandra. Alright, let me see if Mama Hudson's already done. Where are you, Mama Hudson? Why are you just standing there? Alright, oh yeah, in the time that we've been away, EA gave us dishwashers for free. So there's our dishwasher that doesn't match any of our other appliances, but hey, free is free, so I'm not going to complain. I'm going to have Emerson eat this yogurt. Sorry about that. I'm clicking on the Sims and it's kind of just jerking over there kind of quick, a little bit quicker than I remember. And let's get Montgomery fed as well so they can leave, and there's nothing in our refrigerator. That's interesting. Okay, well, he can eat something when he goes out. So they're still saying, hey, you know, Emerson's saying, you know, it's gonna be great. You know, she's a really nice girl. She's smart. She has a good job. You know, she comes from a respectable family. I mean, what more could you want, Sterling? You know, and again, Sterling is just doing this to get them off of his back. So now that Montgomery and Emerson are ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and send them out, and we'll cut back to when Sterling is here and alone in the house. Alright guys, so here we are back at the Hudson house, and Sterling's in the shower. I am just going to replace this spitting toilet here. There's no puddles for me to clean up. That's weird. Alright, so let me change Sterling into the clothing that I actually want him to wear, which would be everyday number 4. That is not right. Everyday number 3. That isn't it either. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's everyday number 5. I haven't memorized his outfits. Everyday number 5. There we go. Alright, so he's gonna come over here and cook something. Trying to figure out what would be a good meal for a lunch date. I mean, obviously garlic noodles would not be. So why don't we try one of these more exotic meals? How about the pasta primavera? So he's gonna quickly cook that up. Hopefully we don't catch on fire or anything. Yeah, it kind of sucks when you have to go out on a date just because your parents are hassling you and not because you really necessarily want to be with that person. But, you know, Sterling is a charming guy, so he's going to do his best to make Cassandra Goth feel welcome and desired and all that good stuff. Because really, he could have just ordered a pizza and been done with it. And just in the interest of honesty, I did beef Sterling up just a little bit. No, oh gosh, he's gonna eat that. Okay, we'll eat that part and then we'll serve the rest when you bring your date here. So after Sterling finishes this pasta, we're gonna have him run over to the goth place and pick Cassandra up and then bring her back here. Alright guys, so here we are back at the Hudson house, and if you notice up here in the upper left hand side of the screen, we are on a date with Cassandra Goth. I have never played through a date, so I may not adhere to every single check mark on the list. But I thought, you know, since he's supposed to be on a date, why not actually use the dating system for this process? So why don't we go ahead on in and serve Cassandra Goth lunch. Just have him flirt with her a little bit. You're looking really pretty today, sweetie. Alright, so let's go on in. Emerson, I know you're curious about what your son is up to, but you've got to get out of here. No, Emerson, no. No, oh my gosh, they have crashed his date. I'm gonna send them back out because this is unacceptable, guys. They cannot come in here after they promised they would leave and crash his date like that. I mean, you guys are despicable, you two. So I'm going to send them out again, and then we're going to cut back to when Sterling and Cassandra are alone in the house and can enjoy themselves. Although I'm guessing little Conrad is probably going to also come in and crash things, but we'll deal with that if and when that happens. Okay guys, I didn't even cut back or cut out and cut back because for whatever reason this game has decided that Sterling and his parents are on this date with Cassandra, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, why would the game assume that this is a foursome? Can you bang in a foursome? No, you can't. Not in this game. I mean, in real life, of course. But in this game, you can't. So why in the world are his parents on this date? This is awful. We can't leave because the date is still going on. We're gonna make the best of this. Alright, so we're gonna socialize with our date. We'll get to know her. I mean, because I don't know how much, how much you can get away with. I'm gonna have Emerson take the food out and have everybody grab a serving. Place in world. I'm a little bit miffed about this, guys, because this makes no sense. Called a meal. And this date is going to be awful. Did Cassandra Goth? Okay, she got some food, but it just materialized right out of the countertop. Look at her face. Like, you can tell that she is not comfortable with this. Look at it. Worst date ever. And if it wasn't for the fact that Sterling is absolutely stunning and charming, I sincerely doubt that she would have stayed here and put up with this nonsense. Look at Sterling. Like, he's clearly out of his element. He's like, I am so sorry that my parents have come in here and ruined things. Alright, well, maybe we can make it a little less awkward if we go over here and sit down, and maybe we can call... See, we're in group speak. This is not a group date. Alright, so once he sits down, I think we can call Cassandra over. No, I can't call her over. And here comes little Conrad. Oh my gosh, why is... Oh, this is not going well. I am so sorry, guys. I did not know that Emerson and... What do you mean, dag? Okay. I didn't know that Emerson and Montgomery were just going to come in here and bum rush everything. I'm going to send them... I'm going to send Montgomery and Emerson upstairs. They are going to go to sleep. And I'm going to send little Conrad up here, and he is going to go to sleep. Because that's just beyond unacceptable. You tell someone they're going to have the house to themselves for romantic purposes, and then you just come in and sit down and eat their food that they've cooked. And not mac on their date, but definitely start influencing the date. Not a good thing. So we're supposed to give her a kiss, so why don't we go ahead and do that? Try for a baby, that's not gonna... Sterling, more choices. I can't kiss her? What the heck is going on? We can have a baby, but I can't kiss her. Okay. Well, maybe I gotta get her in the mood first. Here's a rose. Oh, you're so sweet. He's being very apologetic. Look, I don't know why my parents decided to just come in here and ruin things for us. But they're sleeping now. At least I hope they're sleeping. Sorry, we've got a God ray like all over the couple, so that's why it's a little bit washed out right now. So even though this is a really crappy date, Cassandra still thinks that there's a chance that Sterling is really into her and considers her girlfriend material. Can we kiss passionately? I don't know. Nope, can't do that yet. I guess we have to get very flirty, but I don't even know what is going on here.
So, oh, gift to me.
You know, this date is just awful. I mean, in the future, I will make sure that I have dates separate from the home lot, because clearly this game is coded incorrectly. Give her a passionate kiss. That didn't even count. Oh my goodness. Okay, there it is. We've got a delay there. Oh wow, she's really getting into it, guys. Sterling is just digging himself. Woohoo with your date. Well, you know what? We can do that. That can happen. Albeit very discreetly, since his parents are here. Let's see. She wants it, so let's go on and get that done. I'm just gonna go up to the next level so we can see them come into the room. So yeah, like I said, he's really digging himself in deeper. You know, it was bad enough that he slept with Cassandra with no intentions of having a relationship with her, but it's even worse now that he's had her on a date, and then he slept with her again, and he still has absolutely no intentions of having a relationship with her. So it looks like our date is over. We got a legendary date. There's something special in your Sims household inventory to help you remember it. Okay, so before she leaves, he's going to be a gentleman. And he's going to take Cassandra home to her door, just like a gentleman would. Okay, guys, so here we are at the goth house, and Sterling, you know, as a gentleman, he has taken her home, and why he's going inside, I have no idea, but he's going inside. I don't know why, because really I just wanted, he had to wash his hands and use the toilet. Okay, well, now we're going to leave. Sterling, you don't know them well enough to, well, you do know them well enough, but you cannot come in here and then go to sleep in their bed. I'm sorry, mister. You got to go home. So I'm going to send Sterling home and send him to bed. We'll cut back to when he's awake and refreshed. Alright guys, it is now about 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and Sterling has just woken up. I'm going to slow time back down, and we have jumped to the second level. Oh my gosh. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and get cleaned up and get ready for his day. And hopefully, let me have one of his parents have some breakfast sitting out. I hit the wrong button. I want to serve breakfast. Eggs and toast. And just out of curiosity, I want to see where he's really hungry and his back hurts from the bad bed. All right, where is little Conrad? There he is. Just make sure he's okay. He's hungry too. Okay, so hopefully the food will be ready soon. So Sterling is a little bit, as you can imagine, miffed that his parents broke their word and, bum rushed his date. Sterling, you don't have to cook, sweetheart. Your mom's cooking. So he's going to have some words with them. I don't want to yell. I mean, it's kind of messed up that you yell at your parents. I don't understand why there isn't like a firm words option. Oh, we're missing the reaction. Hey, you guys said that you weren't going to be here, and then you came in and completely made Cassandra feel uncomfortable. Well, you know what, son? Your mother and I were sorry, but, we got tired. We didn't want to sit out there. We didn't want to be out all day, and we thought you maybe would have been done by now. So let's get Sterling fed. I don't know what that... Is he eating chips and dip for breakfast? He's eating chips. Oh, Conrad. You can't eat that. Let me make sure this boy eats something that's proper. So after Sterling finishes his breakfast, I think he's going to go out for a swim. And we'll see what happens there. Just gonna slowly turn the camera so we can see everybody's faces. And Sterling is also gonna have some firm words with his mother. Because I just don't understand how you just bum rush somebody's date.
Blarn, Kajul, not a drim. Scridge!
Again, if we ever do another date in this series, I will make sure to have it on neutral ground so people that live in the house, household won't come and bum rush it. That did not turn out at all like I imagined, and I apologize for that. But these things happen. Alright, so we're going to go to the pool. Okay, guys, here we are at the pool. And it looks like Cassandra Goth is there. And our least favorite person ever is here. It's frickin' Norma. So... Oh, he's happy to see her. Even though he has absolutely no intentions of being with her. This is just gonna... Why is she angry? She's angry about something, but that's not Sterling's problem. So, as Cassandra and Sterling kind of get to know one another and enjoy each other's company, I think we'll leave it here. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!